Welcome to Eerie Bites of History, your daily serving of strange bites of the past. Today we have frogs from the sky, a mad ruler's fate, and the plague that defied explanation, all of which happened on August 27th. Let's begin. On August 27th, 1921, in the quiet village of Bath, England, was shaken by an event that seemed to defy all logic. During what began as a heavy rainstorm, villagers suddenly noticed that the downpour wasn't water. Tiny shapes began striking rooftops, bouncing off cobblestone streets, and splashing into puddles. To their disbelief, dozens of frogs are falling from the sky. Eyewitnesses recalled the unsettling scene vividly. An ordinary rainstorm transformed itself into something biblical. Locals gathered in the streets, staring upward as the amphibians rained down on them, cloaked in confusion as they landed in gardens, doorways, and even teacups left outside. For a moment, it must have felt like nature itself had turned against them. Scientists later explained that waterspouts, powerful whirlwinds forming over ponds or rivers, can lift small animals into the sky and carry them for miles before depositing them elsewhere. It is a rational explanation, yet for the people of Bath in 1921, the sight of frogs trembling from the clouds was nothing short of apocalyptic. Even today, the idea of creatures raining from the heavens sparks unease. Events like this blur the line between natural science and the supernatural, reminding us how the ordinary world can suddenly twist into the bizarre, leaving behind a story that the villagers of Bath would never forget. On August 27th, 1571, a dark chapter closed in Estonia with the deaths of the nobleman known only as Peeter the Mad. He earned this infamous title through years of violent outbursts, terrifying visions, and unpredictable behavior that left even his allies unsettled. Some described him as a man haunted by demons, others as a cruel tyrant whose madness drove entire villages into despair. On that summer day, his reign of fear came to a sudden end under circumstances that remained suspicious. Officially, he died of a sudden illness, but whispers quickly spread that poison had been slipped into his drink. Many believe one of the family rivals had grown tired of his chaos and conspired to silence him. But those who live under his shadow, his death carried a chilling weight. Was his madness a product of disease of the mind, or was it something darker? Something that his enemies feared might spread. Legends grew that his visions were not delusions at all, but a glimpse into something otherworldly. Whether it was the work of assassins or the inevitable collapse of a tormented mind, the story of Peter the Mad blurs the line between history and Gothic horror. Madness, poison, political intrigue, his death remains a haunting tale from the troubled heart of the 16th century Europe. On August 27th, 1743, the Sicilian port city of Messina was gripped by a terrifying mystery. Without warning, a sudden and deadly plague swept through the city, cutting down entire neighborhoods in only a matter of days. Survivors described the scene of horror: streets lined with abandoned carts, families barricaded in their homes, bells tolling endlessly for the dead. What makes this outbreak so eerie is the reports of the strange phenomenon that came just before the sickness took hold. Witnesses swore they saw a thick black mist drifting through the narrow alleys and across the harbor. Wherever the mist lingered, people fell ill soon after, as if the darkness itself carried death. Modern historians point to contaminated ships or poor sanitation as likely causes. But to the terrified citizens of 1743, it felt like something more sinister, a curse or perhaps divine punishment. Some even believe the mist was a living force creeping through the city to claim its victims. While science now explains plague through germs and contaminants, the chilling image of black fog rolling over Messina reminds us how little people in that era understood, and how fear can transform a natural disaster into something that feels almost supernatural. Like your history snack-sized? Drop us a comment with your favorite bite and subscribe. Join us daily for your eerie dose of the past.